Good morning on day 8. I'm leaving Above the Clouds Hostel this morning. Last night there were a bunch of people really geeking out on KT tape, or maybe it's K tape. I'm going to show you my knee. Here it is. Got the KT tape on and my knee brace. All right, day 8, and I'm leaving Above the Clouds Hostel. Lucky is driving me to Woody Gap. Gorgeous day.
So the blue house over there was a ranger's house. The buildings next to it was the first ranger station in the southeastern United States. And that was Arthur Woody's house, who Woody Gap is named after. Now, you guys are about to start at Woody Gap, and you're going to hike 9/10 of a mile and get to Big Cedar Ledges, which we also call Preacher's Rock, because in the 1920s, Arthur Woody thought it would be a good idea to start a church congregation up here. So he went down the hill and found a preacher, said, "You move up to Suches and start a congregation, and I'll build you a house." 1929, he built that house right there. Preacher would walk up the hill here to Woody Gap, go up the hill 9/10 of a mile to Big Cedar Ledges and practice his sermon. And that's why we call that Preacher's Rock.
That's cool. They've got a toilet and trash cans here, which is nice for thru hikers to be able to dump off their trash. Lots of stickers here. And Chattahoochee Oconee National Forest. This is the Blood Mountain Wilderness. Headed up the trail. Above the Clouds Hostel was a really great place to stay. I hope I'm not going back there because I'd like to keep going north. So my destination is Girard Gap, 5.6 miles. The white blazes in this section are super bright. I assume somebody painted them recently. I'm arriving at Preacher Rock, and holy cow, wow. It's just so beautiful. I just met a hiker named Disco on the trail, and we stood and talked for a while. She hiked in 2022, through hiked the AT. Right, it was really cool talking to her, and I am so bummed that I did not take a photo. I'm gonna try to remember that. I met Disco's husband 2 days ago. His name is Pit Stop. And so she stopped me because she recognized my pack, which is the same as Pit Stop's. And it's a newer design. So when those of us with this pack see each other, we tend to remark on it because there aren't a ton of people with it. Anyway, so she actually recognized me by my pack. Here's my water source. It is hard to take a video of a job that takes 2 hands, but I'm collecting water from up there and filtering it. So I thought I would explain my water filtration. This is my water filter, the Sawyer Squeeze, and I have it attached to a smart water bottle, and that is dirty water. It's the creek water. And then I have another smart water bottle that is where I put my clean water. And then I also brought this this sort of soft plastic bag that came with the Sawyer Squeeze. that I also put dirty water in, and I like to use. It's easier to squeeze the water from this to the clean bottle than it is to squeeze from the from the Smart Water bottle. It's possible to squeeze from the Smart Water bottle, but I just feel like I'm kind of fighting a battle with that. But this does work, from bottle to bottle if I need it. And then I have clean water to drink. So I just crossed paths with Too Late. He's a section hiker who was at the hostel last night. He's the one who hooked me up with the KT tape for my knee. And I was thinking about sort of describing like what he's up to. He's a section hiker, but he's called a lasher, and lash stands for long ass section hike. So that's a little trail lingo lesson. Well, it is 75 degrees out and I am going uphill, so I had to switch to shorts. I have an app called Far Out that has the entire Appalachian Trail map on it, and even when my phone is in airplane mode, the GPS signal is on and I can tell where I am. So I just took a screenshot of my spot. I'm a mile away from Girard Gap, which is where I will be calling my ride. I'm gonna have to take a side trail or a dirt road, I think, and I'll get picked up. The app is really great for making sure, one, that I'm actually on the trail, and also there's lots of good information like water sources and if it's a reliable all the time water source or unreliable, and there's a section that shows comments, so people can leave comments saying whether you can actually get water from a little stream, for example, or if it's dry. And there will be comments, for example, about if there are a lot of mice or even a rat in a shelter. I dealt with that last year. And information about towns, places to stay, shuttle drivers. It's really amazing and completely different from the last time that I backpacked regularly 20 years ago when I used a compass and a topo map, which I really enjoyed doing, but I have to say, Far Out rocks. I was looking down at the ground and almost missed this cool rock formation. Dude, don't throw your cigarette butt down. Packing it out. So I made it to Girard Gap, my destination for the day, and I am now hiking down this side road, old road, to get to a ride because Olivia of Hidden Pond Hostel is coming to pick me up. Apparently there is a gate on this road, so she is coming to the gate to pick me up. Rhododendron tunnel. Love these. I have to hike back up that in the morning. Fun times. Extra hiking. This is where my ride will be coming to get me. Olivia, the owner of Hidden Pond Hostel, needed to come to the grocery store, so she invited me to come, and Walmart it is. We are in Blairsville, and I'm gonna get some fresh produce and some chocolate. That's as much as I know. Something for dinner. This is the bunkhouse at Hidden Pond Hostel. This is a triple decker, and the rest are these double decker bunk beds where it's pretty low down there. Okay, so here is the outside of the bunkhouse. You leave your shoes and pack and poles outside. I'm the only one here today. Then that little room is the bathhouse. So I have to take a little walk over here to use the toilet or the shower. How cute is that? My husband Christopher absolutely loved flowers, so I'll probably take lots of photos and videos of them.